Hey guys, it's me, Jeffrey again. So, this video is going to be something very different from what I usually do, and really, if you guys want to unsubscribe from me for this, that's cool. But, yeah, really, what this video is going to be about today is something really that I hate, that I've really been thinking a lot lately with everything going on both in Hollywood and in politics. And what that thing is that it seems that there's both a connection with studios and really politicians being the same, and the directors and 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 the people versus studios. And really what I mean by that is this: with everything going on with Ice Cube and Ray Fisher, like there's a connection there that you can kind of see, where really it seems like they're both fighting for something that is wrong to their people, with, like, for example, with Ray Fisher and the cast and crew, with what Joss and Jeff Johns did in the Justice League reshoots, and the Zack's original vision of the DCEU. And then you have Ice Cube on one corner saying that, talking about the black community, and also really how he's joined, quote unquote, joined forces with Donald Trump with his campaign. And you have both people saying that, he's crazy and he's a crybaby, yada yada yada, when really, if you think about it, there's really no difference between them. Because, yeah, when you see Ray Fisher, like, I actually did have a conversation with Lantern2184 on Twitter with him, and we kind of went on this little tangent last night about him basically saying that he won't be on the level of Kevin Spacey, when really that has nothing to do with it. Like, we were talking about his what about this whole Ray Fisher thing, and really just kind of bringing that up with the whole conversation that didn't really prove a point to him, but really just to the point of, like, really no one is actually paying attention to what is going on. Because, with, like I said, with the whole Ray Fisher thing, he's going at Hollywood, at Warner Brothers, for the mistreatment of the cast and crew, and also his friends have been through. And then you have Ice Cube really doing some tough things to get stuff done with the black community. Like, really, if you think about it, there's no difference in that sense. Just the fact with the words of studio and politics, like, people think that they're different. Really, how I see it is that it's really just the same, just with a different type of clothing. Think about it like a wolves and sheep's clothing kind of thing. And then you also have the factor of also with all of these cut movements, like release the Jaeger cut, release the Schumacher cut, release the web cuts, hashtag Alita Army, hashtag Alita sequel. Like, if you really think about it, it's really the same thing as it were for politicians, not only in the U.S. but also really all over the world. Like for England, you have the Queen of England, the royal family. For China, you have the emperor, and and that little family right there, and really etc. So really, what I'm trying to say here is that to me, with everything going on, both in Hollywood and in politics, it kind of does seem that the it really does seem that really how I see it is both the studio heads and the politics and the political parties and the candidates, whatever you want to call it, are really ultimately kind of like figureheads. And this is really just only my point of view. Remember, if you want to unsubscribe, you can unsubscribe. I really do actually do expect to lose subscribers, but but really for me, it's like it's like of it. Like I really like really I do care what people think, and really this is just something that I want to get off my chest. And really like to help prove my point more with this whole thing about the whole political heads being figureheads of the country or in the or in DC or movie terms company. What I mean by that is really like this. The you do have people that go, you do have like the president that talks to the emperor. You really have all of these political maneuvers being known, when really, if you think about it, the fact that people that really, to me, I'm seeing like people, the actual citizens, or in movie terms, fans, I'm seeing it, people and fans as those who actually represent that thing. You have DC fans kind of representing Zack Snyder in a way, and also DC fans representing DC. You have Star Wars fans representing Star Wars, where they really want Star Wars to succeed and go back to the glory days of George Lucas. And you also have the web cut, also he wanting the web cut of the Amazing Spider-Man movies, and they all, and really like all of these people are really, to me, really do represent the good in all of these political aspects, that they really do seem to actually pose a threat, kind of like pose a threat to, like, if you want to say pose a threat to the movie, to the political parties. Like, really, to me, it seems like what the political parties and studio heads do is really just kind of just talk, while while you have the people who are actually on the ground team, like you and me, who like you and me, like we're actually trying to do good in the world, while really what the political and studio heads are doing are just in the office and really just really just talking about things that can be done, will it be done, and really it's just like that aspect. Like, if you think about it, it really does seem that the people are actually kind of the real heads the of the company slash country that they're representing, because really, like I said, with Ray Fisher, you have him fighting for accountability over entertainment with the with his with what was done wrong to him and the cast and crew, and also some of his friends done during the Justice League reshoots. Then, on the other hand, you have Ice Cube joining for kind of like quote joining forces with Donald Trump to work his way and to help the black community and also his friends. So really, in a way, you really don't see that. You really do think, in that sense, that really what happens in the movie world really isn't that really isn't that far-fetched from the real world. Like, the Hollywood world and the real world, as people would like to say, really are very similar in a lot of ways. And I'm not saying this to really pull on this whole woke agenda or whatever. I'm just saying this in that sense where, like, really, people say that they want to vote for Joe Biden, and did people say that they wanted to vote for Donald Trump. Really, in that aspect, and I do also know about the whole third party thing and all that, but really, what I think is that if you want to vote, you can vote, but you at least vote for love. But really, like, in terms of this election and really kind of what I believe in future elections, is really, I don't think I'm gonna vote, because because really, to me, it really does seem that the people are really kind of like the soul of the country and the company that they're doing. So really, like I said, like, if you've actually made it through this far into the video, like, I really do appreciate it for hearing me out. And really, once again, if you want to unsubscribe, I really like I really do understand it. You don't want to hear politics about that and all that. But really, like I said, and really, like, I just really want to get this out of my chest. Like, really, if you really look into my older videos, you would see me doing some really kind of dance videos talking about political stuff. And this is really what my channel was. It really was. It really wanted what I wanted it to be. Like me talking about things I like while also talking about things that I really wanted to get off of my chest. So, really, once again, if this is your last video with me uh, because you want to unsubscribe, I understand, and thank you, and I really do appreciate it that you were part of my channel, even for the briefest of moments, and even for the short amount of time. I really do appreciate it, and really, just like I said, there really is no there really are a lot of similarities to Hollywood and the real world, so to say. And really, like I said once again, this isn't really to push my whole woke agenda. I'm just putting what I feel out there into the world. And if you really do if you do unsubscribe, I really do I really do appreciate the ride, and and I really do hope for I really do hope that you actually do succeed in really what you want to do. So yeah, that's the video, guys. Tell me what you think about it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.